Okay, what? Anytime, jump this. Jump! Oh,
That man literally jumped, man.
Nah, you back the up. You walking up on me.
Not just swearing at me, call me fees here. Oh, who the are you? Blah blah blah. Not that's the other guy.
You're making up story.
No, that's not a story. He just called me twice. You're gonna lie. No, you.
Imagine being pulled over by cops who can't give you a single legal reason for stopping you. In today's explosive encounter, watch how this man stands his ground, outsmarts the officers, and exposes their lack of legal knowledge, all while staying calm and composed. It's not just about ID refusal. It's about knowing your rights and not backing down. Ready to see how the law can be your greatest weapon? Let's get into it.
He really
would. He was going for real. Like he was sitting there holding on the gun, just come up with an attitude for what?
You need a gun. You need a gun.
Hey, get out his face. Like why would you go? Yeah, you being recorded too. Is it taking send it to your company too? Police officer.
Use a cold-blooded.
This was the special archangel.
Use a. Get my shot. Wrong, you ain't going over talking about food. That's what they for. Wrong, shoot.
Can I? Hello, can we get our food? 121 and what was the other one?
128. What?
Antagonizing. Like, what? Back up from him. Like, what? I mean, what is your problem?
What?
He's scared. He's scared as
what?
He's scared as
Use a
bad.
Use a cold-blooded.
Use
a cold-blooded.
If you make that's and I'ma sue your God. I'ma sue. Hold it, man. Shit, I wish the fuck you would.
Hey, Sharpedo spray that right on right.
Man, back up from him. Up. If he spray everybody. I got a real police officer on my time. The fuck shit.
I'ma eat that. I'ma eat that. You
telling him to back up, but you all on him.
I ain't backing up. Get the f out my face.
Stop touching him. Stop touching him.
I wish you would.
Back up from him. But you all in his face while he trying to get food. Like that's so unsanitary. The like that shit.
So dumb bastard. All that shit.
He ain't going to. He ain't going to. He's old scared as shit. He's old. Oh, that's why you're crazy. Oh, shit. Oh, you bitch.
And I'm still in this getting my mother food, nigga. Walking up on me like my motherfucker, bitch. Wrong shit. Hey, my motherfucker. Yeah, okay, what? Okay, what? Anytime, jump this. Jump!
That man literally jumped, man.
Nah, you back the up. You walking up on me.
Oh,
Stop! Now, come on, man.
shit.
No, don't pull out your gun. Don't do that. 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 I'm telling you right now. Don't do that, ho. Don't do that. Do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that because you being recorded and you dead wrong. Don't do that. Don't pull out your gun, y'all. Pull out your gun. You ain't gonna pull your gun, bro. Don't pull out your gun, y'all. You ain't gonna
What you doing, son?
you.
You ain't going in there? I ain't got one.
Go. Go, man. You dead wrong. You dead wrong and you being recorded. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right here has his foot in my door and won't leave. I told him it's harassment. Come back at noon. They won't leave. And they're starting to get really pissed, Sarge. No, she's not home. I told him to come back at noon. I'm filming this now. Foot in the door, won't leave. This is harassment, Sarge. I'm telling him to leave to come back at noon. I'm getting wicked pissed. I got 2 babies here and a bunch of 14-year-olds. They won't go. I told him to come back at noon. Not just swearing at me, call me fees here. Oh, who the are you? Blah blah blah. Not that's the other guy.
You're making up story.
No, that's not a story. He just called me twice. You're gonna lie. No, you didn't know. The Carol guy, Carol's very chill. This guy's chill. He just got his foot in my door and it's pissing me off. The other guy, this big dude back here, whoever that guy is right there, came to my door swearing at me, calling me a f***o, and that she's here and this and that.
For her that we could just walk inside and confirm if she's not here.
She's not here. You're not coming in. I spoke that. She's not here. You're not coming in. Come back at noon. I said that, and I asked you to please move your foot from my door. You're not coming in. So what other business do you have standing on my porch?
Because everyone's saying that she's inside.
No, there's no everyone. You're talking to two neighbors who probably just got up themselves. Please, Sarge, can you please tell him to leave?
Talk to every.
I already spoke my piece. This is harassment now. Thank you. All right, I'm just gonna stay away from coming across the radio. He said this. Yep, it's all good. Because I know my rights. I'm still filming. He's still here. I've asked him to leave. This is now harassment. His foot is in my door. I know my rights. I can film you all day. I know.
I understand that. You're
Okay.
more than welcome to film me.
All right.
I'm just talking to you.
Please move your foot from my door, officer. Please, you have no right to that. This is now harassment. Your sergeant just told me you have no reason to be here. She's not here. I said she's not. You don't have a reason to have your foot in my door. You can sit outside my house all day.
There's an arrest warrant written for this house for her.
I understand that.
People confirm that
not a
she's
violent
inside.
warrant, not a
It's
felony
not.
warrant. Okay, so you have no right to be here till you find her. So please, get your foot out of my door.
Can I just ask you one question?
No, you can't. Please, I'm getting pissed now. Get your foot out of my door.
Is there a reason why we can't come inside? And
Because I said no. I don't need I don't need cops walking around my house when I have children here.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the issue with the children being
Look,
here?
I don't need why do I have to explain to my 6-year-old why there's fucking cops walking through her house? No, please get your foot out of my door. I'd like to shut it now. Please. That's what now he just looks staring me down. This is harassment. Definitely harassment now. Definitely harassment now.
I'm talking.
Like, dude, if someone did this to you at your house, you're a cop, you'd fucking have them arrested. If I walked to your house, knocked on your door, and said, "Hey, I'm looking for your wife,"
If she had a warrant, I'd let you come
no,
inside.
yeah, I'm sure you would. Like I said, but now if you told me she wasn't here and I had my foot in your door, you'd beat my ass and have me arrested. But you got a badge on, so I can't do that.
Okay. Did I ever say that? I don't think.
No,
I did.
I asked you to. You didn't say anything. You keep ducking the fact that I asked you to get your foot out of
understand
my
that 'cause
door.
I'm trying to investigate something. All you're doing is just yelling at me. Instead
I
of
asked you to go investigate it from the curb. Get your foot out of my door.
6'4", you got anything? No? Alright. I'm just gonna let him go then. There's no point staying here and having him just yell.
Oh, you mean you're just gonna get your foot out of my door?
Yeah, in a second. So we'll come back at noon then?
Come back at noon, yeah.
Alright. I guess we'll come back then.
Okay, come back.
You don't want us to come back and bother you, but yet you just keep telling us to come
No,
back.
it's not that I don't I don't care that you come back about it. I just told you to come back.
Okay.
But I don't need you standing here with your foot in my door.
How about this, okay? Since you don't want cops at your house,
Yo.
okay? Why don't you just tell her to come down to the police department and we can square up the whole warrant right.
This face-off is a powerful reminder of the importance of knowing your constitutional rights. By staying firm and informed, this man not only protected his freedom, but also revealed the officer's misuse of power. This isn't just another First Amendment audit, it's a lesson in standing up for your civil liberties. If you found this encounter empowering, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real-world examples of how knowledge is power. Stay vigilant, stay educated, and remember, your rights are your best defense. See you in the next one. Imagine being accused of stalking just for riding your bike and taking a photo in public. In today's showdown, watch how this man skillfully defends his rights, shuts down police intimidation, and exposes the power of knowing the law. From standing his ground to questioning every accusation, he flips the script on the officers and walks away victorious. This isn't just about ID refusal. It's about fighting back against false accusations and protecting your civil liberties. Ready to see how it's done? Let's dive into this intense encounter.
For quite some time. I'm just here to check it out.
Okay, Officer Rambo. Like I told the individual who approached me,
Okay.
I'm parked legally. I'm not doing anything wrong, and I'd just like to be left alone.
Okay.
Because, as you know, we're American citizens and we don't have to explain ourselves to people what we're doing if we're not breaking the law, right?
Right.
So that's all I told the individual, and quite frankly, man, I'd just like to be left alone to be a free citizen.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right. I just gotta get. Is this your car?
I'm not going to answer any questions. I'm going to
Okay.
invoke my Fourth Amendment right. On
Okay.
me, yeah.
All right. Can I get your name, sir?
You don't have to answer any questions. Yeah?
Okay.
This is not a Terry stop, as you know.
Yeah, I know. It's just I'm conducting an investigation.
No, I know, but still.
I gotta get information on who I'm talking to.
No, you don't. Brown
I do.
v. Texas states that just because you got a call that didn't give you any probable cause or reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, you don't have the right to identify anyone
Okay.
So, you know, that's case law.
All right. Well, what I'll say is, yeah, you're parked legally. Just
Sure.
you're fine to do whatever you please. Okay.
So then, okay. So, like you said, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But why would you say that you have to get the ID of everyone in the car when you know that that's against the law
I
to
tell
identify
everyone
someone?
the same thing when I'm conducting an
Is
investigation.
that common
I like to-
practice?
Is that what
Is
I
that
do?
common practice? Yeah, like,
Yeah. If
okay.
I'm conducting an investigation, I'd like to get the name of everyone that I'm talking to.
Okay. It's not
Just like,
optional.
Just like how you asked my name and everything.
You're a public official. I'm a private citizen.
I know,
yeah.
but I'm saying, you know how you like to speak
Yeah.
with my name and everything. I like to do the same thing.
And you're respectful of people who don't want to give their names, correct? That's one. Okay, good. Well then,
Yeah,
we're good
I mean,
then.
you're
We're
not
good.
breaking any laws. So.
Perfect. Yeah. I would appreciate it if you let her know that I'm not breaking any law, and them also. Apparently, they feel that because you're parked in front of their house, that they own this property and no one else can park here.
Right.
So, yeah.
And like I said, you're parked legally. What I will suggest, and you don't have to, is we have a boat ramp. We have a park. If you would like to go park there, I know you can park here. That way, people don't calling you and say, "Hey, this car's suspicious."
That's a good suggestion, but a better suggestion would be just educating the citizens that people have the right to park on the public street and shouldn't have to go to boat ramp just because they're uncomfortable. That would be the legal and wiser approach.
That's why I'm not making you leave.
I know. I just didn't like that suggestion. Just leaving from here because she's uncomfortable, going somewhere else at a boat ramp. I want to be parked legally where I can be.
Yep.
And if they're uncomfortable, that's unfortunate. That's on them for not knowing the law.
I got you.
Right? That's not on me.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't deal with uncomfortable, man. I try to work with the law.
All right.
So,
Thanks, sir.
All right. Thank you.
How you doing, sir?
Hello, sir.
Are you
I'm not going to answer any questions. Before we start, can I get your name and badge number?
Davenport 519?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so here's where we're at.
Uh-huh.
In New Jersey or
Yes.
any state, you have to provide your name and information during an investigation or even a motor vehicle stop. Okay.
Okay.
I know the RO of the cars. That's all I'm trying to confirm is that's who you are, so we can get out of here.
So you said in an investigation, I have to legally provide my name.
Yes.
And if I consult my attorney, they'd say the same.
Correct.
And that's not true. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? Let's start with that. RAS. We need RAS, right?
Okay.
RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? Did someone call and specifically say that I committed a crime? I'm just asking
Specifically,
you.
what crime would that be?
You tell me.
Well,
You were here. Someone called you for me.
Stating that you were sitting out in front of the house.
Correct.
For several hours.
Is that
And
a
that's what
crime?
we're just trying to find out what's going on because we had a house in this area.
Has nothing to do with me. Is that a crime,
Well,
though?
I can't associate that. All I'm trying to do is get you out of here so we all can go about our way.
But do I have a Fourth Amendment right? Can you answer that?
What would that be, Tim?
You tell me. You're the officer. You know what a Fourth
And I'm
Amendment
saying
is,
this
right?
doesn't violate that Fourth
It
Amendment
does.
right.
No, if you force me to identify, it does.
Well, because you're driving a motor vehicle.
I'm not driving a motor vehicle. My vehicle is parked.
So you're still occupying a motor vehicle.
I can occupy a
You
motor
can
parked
operate.
vehicle. I can operate,
That
but I'm
you can
not.
operate, but it still is the same.
It's not the
You
same.
you have the right to operate it.
Okay.
On a public street.
But can I commit a moving violation while parking?
No, but you can't commit a parking violation.
So, am I committing a parking violation?
I don't know yet because I don't know if you're the registered owner of this
I'm going to invoke my Fifth
So
Amendment
I
right.
don't know if you have a driver's license.
I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent without a lawyer present to answer any questions.
While remaining silent.
Sure.
While remaining silent.
Sure.
I just need you to provide me your proper driving documentation.
I'm not going to provide any documents since I didn't break
You
any laws.
definitely have to provide a
I'm
driver's
not going to
license,
provide any
the
documents since I didn't
registration
break
and
any
the
laws.
insurance for the vehicle.
At this point in time, I'm going to remain silent.
Okay. We're kind of impasse here, and I'm trying to make this as easy for everybody as possible. I get your frustration. I get it. I'm at the same level.
Listen,
honestly.
the next step is litigation if you violate my rights. And on the oath, you're going to have to answer these questions in front of a jury, okay? I'm not going to ask any questions moving forward, okay? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent
So let me
without
get
the
this straight.
presence of an attorney.
You're not going to provide a driver's license, registration, or
Do you suspect
insurance
me of committing a
information.
crime or a moving violation?
I can't determine that.
So
Until
then
I
the answer is no.
if your driver's license is
Do
valid.
you suspect me of committing a
You're saying
crime
that. I
or a
can't
moving
guarantee that
violation?
until I can provide the documentation.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime or a moving violation? Yes or no?
I don't know yet.
So you don't know. So
No, because I can't provide
do
your
your
proper
investigation. Talk to whoever you have to talk to.
Which we have. And the final
your,
step here is
what
to
did
make sure
they
you have
say?
a valid license.
No, you don't get to go on the place determining who.
I do, because you
I'm
got
not
here
even going to
somehow.
speak anymore.
You
Did
got-
you
you
see
got
me?
those points,
Did you
right?
see me arrive here?
Huh?
Did you see me drive
The
here?
neighbors did.
But did you? Are they police
I didn't need
officers?
to. It doesn't matter.
All right, listen.
You got here somehow, right?
Supervisor, please.
I am. It's right here.
You're a
That's why I'm here.
supervisor, please.
Yes.
You're a supervisor.
No, that's it. This is me.
Fifth Amendment.
Okay.
I invoke my fifth. I invoke my fourth, and I invoke my First Amendment right also. And can I get a card number, Hill?
Hill.
Yes. Can I get a card number, please?
A CAD number?
Yes. Call number, card number,
Yeah.
incident number, whatever you guys call it.
You'll be able to. We'll give it to you.
Can I get it now?
You can get it now.
Yes, please. Thank you. I appreciate
Can I
it.
get your ID?
No, sir.
Okay.
What is your RAS?
My reasonable
Your RAS
articulable suspicion?
of a crime.
No, so this is what we're trying to explain to you. We get called here for
I
a
know
suspicious
how it
vehicle.
works. Okay, this is not.
You obviously don't because you're not
I
giving
don't.
us your
Okay.
ID.
Okay. Can I get the card number?
Yeah,
Thank you. I'm not going to speak to you either. I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
sounds good. County, can I get a case number?
Remember, I told you. Are you familiar with the Bill of Rights?
Similar to the 34th sale.
Firm.
Are you familiar with the Bill of Rights?
Yep.
And okay, good. You know, there's established law regarding the Fourth Amendment, someone's right to be secure in their effects. Okay, and a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Yep.
Okay, you're aware of that. Thanks for putting it on record. Remember, I told you Brown v. Texas. Okay, so remember that case law.
Okay.
Just in case there's litigation. I've directed you exactly to the case law that governs this. Brown v. Texas. Is your timer on?
It's on.
Perfect.
It's always on.
And he is your supervisor, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You see, there's something called an unlawful arrest. And that's where litigation comes in. And you sue the department for an unlawful arrest if they do escalate it to that point. Because RAS is the minimum standard that they have to reach before even getting any probable cause. And hopefully they know. I don't know if they know, but we'll see. Maybe a lieutenant might be able to educate them if they try to pursue this further. And afterwards, what I'm going to do is go lodge a complaint to both officers. So
I didn't
we'll put it
understand.
on
You
right
just,
back.
were you talking to me there or no? To be
No,
honest question. I didn't know if you were talking
No,
to
with
me. or
all due
not.
respect, I'm speaking
Okay.
to myself.
Okay.
Yeah, not you.
All right.
I'm going to respectfully address you. But if I want to talk to him, I'm going to respectfully say Hill.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to disrespect you, man. You're a human being.
Thank you.
You know who the other officer is speaking with? So I can.
I don't know. Who
Okay.
No.
And who's the lieutenant on duty?
On duty?
Yes.
I'd have to check who's on duty.
If you don't mind, whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, he might know off the top of his head.
Thank you very much. Yeah. But he didn't. Am I being detained? By the way, let me establish that.
Right now, yeah, we're gonna.
You're detaining me for
Yes,
no crime.
Because we got called here
I
for
get that.
suspicious persons
But
in a
in a car.
suspicious vehicle. Right. That's why I'm here.
But
in the
no
first
crime
place.
though. Just a suspicious person.
Right,
No
and
crime.
that's what we're figuring out.
But no crime though. Just a
Right,
suspicious
right now
person.
there's no crime.
Okay,
Correct.
good. Thank you very much.
So all we would do, now that we've established that there's no crime being committed,
Yes, sir.
Because I am conducting an investigation,
Yes.
I have to get information.
Not gonna happen, man.
Okay, but
Brown v.
just so you would,
Texas. Brown
just,
v. Texas.
okay, just so you're aware,
Yes, sir.
when I do that,
Yes.
I write it down, it goes in our system,
Yes.
and that's it.
Nope.
There's no reason for you to even have a CAD number because we're not going to have your information to put in there, and she's not going to give it to you without you verifying who you are.
This is public information, sir.
Okay.
Yep. I've done thousands of public records Oprah requests, okay? This is
Okay.
public information.
All right.
I know exactly how this works, okay? So
Sounds good.
I'm not ignorant.
All right.
And as you can see, I was never disrespectful to
I
you,
know.
right?
Yep.
Let's make sure we put that on record, okay?
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
Go ahead.
Correct driver, South Broadway, in area of Dudley, is traffic without.
Hey, Albert, let me ask you something. She drove here earlier, blocked the street, and then backed up on this side of the street. You want to go charge her for that? I mean, that lady here in that yellow car, she drove
blocked
here. She blocked the street to look at my car and backed up on this side of the street. Yeah, so that's obstructing of the roadway. So you want to do an investigation about that? I'm calling to let you guys know about what
Okay.
she did. So.
Well, we can talk to her about that as well.
Sure. Cool. I got it on video too. I got a dash cam and the points to the back and the front, so
Okay.
I got it on video.
All right.
Am I free to go?
Nope, still detained.
Still at 10? Okay. All right, there. I'm not gonna resist, man.
No, you're good.
Gonna put me on arrest. Look, here's my hands. I'm not gonna resist. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page, because
That's,
if
I
other
think we
officers tell
are,
me they're gonna
honestly.
pull me out of the car, and I just don't want to be. What are we gonna do?
Nah.
I'm very respectful. Are we
I'd
okay?
say- yeah. So here's what we're gonna do.
Sure.
Okay? Because I really don't want this massive headache of whatever's going on.
Okay.
So, what my thing is
Mhm.
obviously this car's registered in New Jersey, right? So we can pull the registration, see who the RO is, and see if RO matches your picture in the DMV system.
Public plate, right? Public license plate. So yeah, you guys
Right,
have the right
exactly.
to do that. Yeah.
Okay. So, to me, that's the easiest way to resolve the whole matter. And
I think
just
so too.
all of us going about our way, right?
Perfect.
Okay?
I'm okay with that.
That work for you?
Yep.
'Cause I don't feel like having to go to this just for a simple little suspicious vehicle investigation.
Yep.
The whole reason why we're pushing it that far is because we literally just had an incident at the school that's 100 yards away.
Okay.
So that's why we're in the area now anyway. So
Listen, I
letting you
understand
know.
that, but anybody who's parked in the street doesn't mean they're associated with that incident.
no, I get it. I get it.
But,
But at the same time,
Mhm.
we got to, if you got to get out of here, you got here somehow. You got to get out of here somehow. All I have to do is make sure you got a valid license and you're on your way. So
Not gonna happen, man. Not gonna happen. I'm not giving you a license for you to make sure I have a valid license. That is not accordance with the
Okay.
law.
I got your point, but here's the thing.
Sure.
If you drive away from here
Yes.
and something happens,
Yes.
we're going to have to get your license at that point. Get what I'm saying?
Well, you have to have a legal reason to pull me over, and like I told him.
I know, I'm not saying we're going to sit here and try to pull you over.
No,
I'm
I
just
get
saying,
that.
God forbid, something else happens from
I
now.
know
Got
that
me?
I have a license that is valid and it's legal for me to operate on this
Okay.
roadway, okay?
All right.
And that's why I have dash cameras front, back, side to side to make sure I'm covered.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it makes it
Just
easy,
like how
better
you
for
guys
you.
have your cameras.
Yeah,
too.
we gotta
I
have everything
mine
on
too,
camera.
Mine too.
Yep.
So
All right.
I'm not worried about that part.
All right. You have a good one.
I
We're
never
going to get
said I
out of here.
missed it. All right. Thank you very much, man.
This confrontation is a powerful lesson in standing up for your constitutional rights. By staying calm, informed, and confident, this man not only protected his freedom, but also revealed the officer's misuse of authority. This isn't just another ID refusal video. It's a masterclass in civil resistance and personal empowerment. If you were inspired by his courage, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories of everyday heroes standing up to injustice. Knowledge is power, and your rights are your strongest shield. See you in the next one. Imagine standing your ground as a female cop gets physical, only to instantly regret her actions. In today's intense encounter, watch how one man skillfully defends his rights, exposing the officer's ignorance of the law. From bold confrontation to demanding accountability, he turns the tables on those who thought they could intimidate him. This isn't just about ID refusal, it's about teaching a powerful lesson in knowing your rights and standing firm. Ready to see justice served? Let's dive in.
Because I drove for a female situation to 1 block to the dollar store. Okay?
Okay.
I trespassed him with craning.
Okay.
Okay? He has been going to different places and starting stuff anywhere he can. Like catching rabbits he thinks are mine because I feed stray animals. Okay? That includes cats. It includes squirrels. I don't care. They're hungry. Okay? Apparently, he's been going around the neighborhood showing off the animals he's catching that he thinks are mine. The guy has a sick obsession with me. I'm going to go get a RO, I think. Now, this guy down here, he's been driving up and down my street. He's one of his friends. And
is he driving or is he on that bike?
Bike. He's on that bike. And he's like taking pictures of me going, I'm going to post it on social media.
Okay.
So we have another stalker. But this guy right here, if he intends to dox me in the neighborhood I live in, or the town I live in, that's illegal. So its intent is to cause emotional distress. I'm already living next to asshole 1 and asshole 2 and asshole 3.
Okay.
So I need you, pretty please, to go down there. I think he might have dumped that bike and bailed, because I think he thought I was kidding when I said I'm going to call the cops.
Yeah, well, I see someone on the corner over there with a bike.
Okay, well, that's him.
Sitting on a bike.
And he's laughing.
He has like man bun?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. Advise ISP to make contact with the male, and I'll head over and make contact with him.
Is he still there?
Yeah, he's over there.
Cool. I'm sure he's going to start some shit.
Maybe. Gotcha. I'm going to go over there with him.
Okay.
J3 out with 930. Hi.
What's up?
What are we up to?
Just out and about.
Okay. Did you pass by that residence over there?
Of course, I have a friend that lives down there.
Okay. Who's your friend?
I don't have to answer any of your questions.
At this time you do, because you're a suspect.
Actually,
you're a suspect
I
of
have a Fifth Amendment right.
That's not a Fifth Amendment right.
To not to answer questions to cops?
Yeah.
Are you...
You're not under arrest.
You actually believe that, don't you?
Huh?
You actually believe that, don't you?
Okay.
I legally do not have to answer any of your questions, sir.
Well, at this point you're detained, so you do. Because you're a suspect of a stalking.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just simply asking questions, and we'll go from there. You will go about your day, I'll go about my day. Let's just make it easy now.
Okay.
Okay. Who's your friend that was over there?
I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. Okay. What's your name?
I plead the fifth.
To identify yourself when
Not
being
correct.
requested. Okay. Now you do have to
Absent
do it.
reasonable
You don't-
suspicion,
No,
or
no, he has- no,
reasonable,
he-
articulable suspicion.
So he does have reasonable articulable suspicion, right?
Mhm.
Is there a restraining order against him? Or anything like that?
But no, she wants to get one.
Oh, she
so
wants
that's
to
why
get
she
one?
wants to get him identified so she can go to the
Okay.
courthouse and
Okay.
go about that.
Okay.
So she's not even going to press charges. She just wants to get a protection order. That's it.
She can't press charges. I didn't do anything.
Can she come down here and identify him?
She identified him from over there.
Oh, well, there you go.
She described a man bun, guy on a bike.
Okay. Riding on a public street.
Yeah.
Taking pictures.
Okay.
I'm still not seeing anything illegal there.
So you were taking pictures? Is that what you said?
Sure.
Of her?
I
I needed to post on a public page on Facebook.
Well, where was she when you took the pictures?
On her property.
Then she has reasonable expectation of privacy.
No, she doesn't.
Where was she at on her property?
In front of her front door. In plain view.
In plain view? So, I just want to make sure I understand, right? Okay. You seem like a savvy guy. Don't want to pull anything fast over you. Okay?
For sure.
I make a mistake, you call me out on it. Good. Right? Because I don't want my constitutional rights infringed upon either.
Of course.
I'm riding uniform.
Right.
So you drove by this individual's house, or rode on your, okay. Regardless of the public roadway and stuff like that, we get it. You didn't trespass.
Right.
Okay, you did all that right. You saw her standing in front of her door on her property, and you felt the urge to take pictures of her.
I've been meaning to for a while.
Okay.
So I'm trying to blacklist her.
You're trying to blacklist her?
From a certain industry, yeah.
Okay. So, and then you want to post those pictures?
Of course.
Okay. And what's the intent of posting those pictures?
Blacklisting.
Blacklisting. And what does she need to be blacklisted from?
Purchasing rabbits.
Purchasing rabbits?
Yes.
Okay, so like, are you thinking like a community page like
yes.
Craigslist or something like that,
something
or
like
Facebook
that.
Marketplace?
Something like that.
Okay, cool. So your intent is to take pictures of her, say everybody, don't let this lady buy rabbits from you. Is she harming them in any way?
Not directly.
Okay.
Domestic rabbits are not meant to be roaming free.
Oh, so she's taking like a pet and then like setting it free?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right.
So, let's see, when was it? Not within like last 2-ish weeks. I've been helping basically everybody on the street catch the loose rabbits.
Okay, cool.
I caught 9 in 6 days.
What kind of rabbits are they?
A mixture between, I think some had silver fox, had the looks of silver fox. Some were obviously Flemish giant.
Okay.
Some had the look like they had Rex mixed in there.
Okay. So, how'd you find out that she was doing all this?
Facebook.
Oh, really? So she's like...
it's been a huge problem for 3 years.
No kidding. Okay. Is this your first time taking pictures of her?
Yeah.
Okay. First time passing by her house?
Not passing by her house, because I go to my friends.
Okay. I'm just going to take your word for it that you got a friend over there.
Okay.
She wants a restraining order against you.
Okay.
She's already identified you. Does she know your name?
No.
Okay. So, you're not under arrest. Like he said. That's all she wants to do is just say, hey, I don't want him coming over here within maybe, what is it, typically like 300 feet?
300 feet, yeah.
300 feet and taking pictures of me. I find that reasonable.
Okay.
I don't know if you do, but you did get the information you need, and you did get the information you need to blacklist her.
I won't be taking pictures of her again.
I love that.
Okay.
I do love that. She still has the right, just like you do, to file a complaint and file a protection order.
Protection.
Okay, a protection order. Not a restraining order, but a protection order. Are you cool with that?
Not if it means giving up my Fourth Amendment rights.
What's your Fourth Amendment right now?
To stay, what's the word, secure my papers and facts.
Okay, good. That's fine. Name, date of birth.
That still falls within papers and facts.
Well, if you give it to us, that's why we're saying consent, right? This is going to be their case anyway. It just makes it easier. I don't know how your policy goes on what he does, but I think you've been very reasonable. I think you're passionate about it. I love the fact that you explained it to us. To me, that dispels any kind of major suspicion that you're just some guy. When I see, are you married?
I am.
So it dispels any suspicion for me that you're like this married dude that's going along taking pictures of women next to their doorstep and things like that.
For sure.
I like that. You're trying to save animals? I'm good with that. In fact, I have a dog that you could, if you wanted a dog, because my wife's incredibly allergic to him.
Not on the size of property I have.
Okay, gotcha. I understand that. So, but Anyway, that's what we're here for. When I pulled up, what were you doing here?
I assumed you guys would like to speak with me.
Okay.
And so I figured I would give you the courtesy. The only time I have anything against law enforcement is if you violate rights or break laws yourself.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm not a thin blue line guy. If a cop does something, like, I have no problem arresting. One time my sergeant actually said, would you like to go arrest a marshal? He's dealing drugs out of his patrol vehicle. And I was like, send me at him. I got no problem doing any of that. None at all. So I don't want to infringe upon your rights. I do, and I'll go double check this, but the reasonable suspicion of you stalking is that you are going there taking pictures of her while she's on her property outside her door. So that's the reasonable articulable suspicion of possible stalking. There's suspicion that you are stalking her when you do that. You know what I mean?
That's fair, but you said possible, so that...
Right, but that's the reasonable suspicion, right? It's reasonable. I believe, so like, if I'm at a bank and I see a guy take out a rifle and sling it over his shoulder, not a violation of any law. He can do that. If he puts on a mask, still not a violation of any law.
For sure.
However, I can articulate that this guy's probably going to go do something crazy in that bank, and I'm going to intercept him. And I'm going to talk to him. I will detain him until I can figure out whether or not.
For sure.
So that is where we're at with the reasonable suspicion. You did everything right, public roadway, all that stuff, but then you took pictures of her. How many pictures did you take?
One. Well...
Was it like a burst?
Technically, it was a video because I was riding past and I didn't want to stop.
Okay. Were you just like...
Pretty much.
Like this?
Yes.
Did she say anything to you?
She asked if she wanted me to pose, or if I wanted her to pose.
Pose?
Pose. So, essentially, she was accepting the photos. So... So that kind of dispels that.
Yeah, no, see, this is why we have these conversations, man, because it helps us to know exactly what we need.
For sure.
Let me go look up a couple codes real quick to make sure that I'm squared away on everything. If I find a code, though, that says that based upon reasonable articulable suspicion, you have to identify yourself for these purposes, I'll explain that whole entire code to you.
Okay.
And then, but, yeah, I'm gonna leave this up to the man.
Okay.
So I'll be right back, okay?
If you do decide to pursue it, I would like a supervisor, please.
I don't have a supervisor.
I'm sure you do.
I don't.
Are you like are you a supervisor?
No, I'm the only unit on for the city. So, yeah. So don't think that I'm like trying to harass or anything. I'm just trying to get everything squared away and stuff like that. So.
I really would hate to have to file a lawsuit over Fourth Amendment.
Yeah.
I really would. That's not what I'm here on this street to do.
For sure. And that's why we had a discussion when we're on the same page now, right? Because I come over here hearing her side, but you also have a side to the story.
For sure.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to get everything together and
go
from there. So you can go ahead and check that out, and then I'll talk to my partner real quick. Because, I don't think that she wants to press any charges or anything like that. The only comment that she made is that she wanted to get a protection order against him.
She's going to have to go to court for that, though.
For what? For the protection order? Yeah, she has to go to court and fill it out and state why she wants to get the protection order filled out against him.
Hello?
Hi, Barbara. This is Trooper Roberts from the State Police. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Hey, I was wondering if you knew the name of that individual.
I do not. I think he's Brenda.
Well, do you have any messages with him at all? Have you been in communication with him?
I don't know.
You don't know if you've spoken to him, like via Facebook Messenger, text? What's that?
I can't hear you.
You don't know if you've spoken to him, like through Messenger or text message or anything like that?
Nope, I have no idea.
Okay. Alright, the reason I'm asking, it just makes it harder to identify him. So...
you should be able to identify him. I went to the academy 30 years ago, sir. You can identify him based on the fact that he's harassing me in my own yard.
Okay, so... I appreciate that you went through the academy 30 years ago, but things have changed completely since then.
You have probable cause.
So... We don't have probable cause. And if we have a misdemeanor that's not committed in our presence, we can't arrest anyway. So we're working. I'm asking you to identify. So we're working on identifying it right now. Okay. So I was just calling you to see if you had any messages or anything like that. Where did you serve?
It doesn't matter. All I'm asking you to do is do your job and identify him so that there's a record of you stalking me.
Okay, that sounds good.
Alright, what's your badge number, please?
4091.
Thank you. Have a great night. Be safe.
You too, thank you. All right, dude. You said you have messages with her.
I do.
Okay, so
She initiated it.
okay, that's fine. She says that she doesn't know if she does. I looked at codes. You know, a lot of it's, you know, if I pull somebody over, driver,
Of course,
they have to. You're a pedestrian. It's a different story.
Yeah, and Idaho does not have an official stop and ID law.
They don't. No, they don't.
So
my reasonable suspicion at this point is just dispelled.
Okay.
I think honestly, you went over there. Before it wasn't, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Okay.
Right.
Before it wasn't.
And I do apologize if I came off as like a hard ass for.
You're fine, dude. You're fine. But
I'm a constitutionalist, so
good. That's what I'm registered as.
This encounter is a powerful reminder of why knowing your rights is essential. By staying calm, assertive, and informed, this man not only defended himself, but also highlighted the dangers of police overreach. His courage shows that power doesn't come from a badge, but from understanding the law. If this video inspired you to stand up for your own rights, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Every view helps spread awareness and protects our freedoms. Until next time, remember, knowledge is power, and courage is the key to justice.